So there's an older iPhone out there that I would probably recommend the most that a majority of people should actually go ahead and buy. And this is probably the oldest iPhone I would recommend people to purchase. If you're in the market and you want to buy an iPhone, that I would probably recommend. Now, I could go as far as to say the iPhone 10, but I'm not really going to do that because that's probably not an iPhone I would recommend buying anymore. Mostly because that is pretty much outdated with software. It's already, kind of on its last leg, and I don't want to recommend a phone to people that's going to be unsupported very soon. But those 2018 iPhones, specifically the iPhone XS and or iPhone XS Max, are very, very decent iPhones that I would recommend a majority of people to buy. And the fact that this is an iPhone that was a 2018 flagship, but now it's an iPhone you can probably buy for like less than $200, and on a lot of places you can probably purchase it for like around $100 and something. That is a very decent deal. And that in and of itself makes me very, comfortable recommending an iPhone like this to people. Now, the first thing, the iPhone XS and the XS Max have very good displays, and the build quality of these iPhones are still very, very good. Like, these are very solid performing iPhones from a build quality and display perspective, that even when I compare this thing against like my iPhone 15, I'm still actually getting a pretty good display from this thing. And on top of that, I would say the build quality is still very good. Now, you are getting that standard glass back, dual camera setup and all of that, but I actually do think the curved sides on these iPhones kind of give it a little bit more character. And I would say the aluminum frame on these things and the reflective material give these things a little bit more of a unique feeling nowadays, considering like ever since the iPhone 13, Apple hasn't put them on the base model iPhones, and now in all the iPhones there's no more reflective material. Now, on top of that, the fact that this iPhone is still supported with software is probably the main reason why I feel comfortable recommending this iPhone to people. The fact that you can go ahead and buy this iPhone and still get software support at least up until like June of this year is very good, but there's also a chance where this particular iPhone could get iOS 18, maybe it will, maybe it won't, but at least on iOS 17, it's probably still going to be getting security updates, maybe even a year after June. So maybe even up until like 2025, we could still be getting software support on this thing, which that would be a very crazy thing. Again, I don't know if it's going to happen, but it could very well end up happening, which is a crazy, crazy thing for sure. So this kind of stuff is a very awesome thing. I will tell you, if from a majority of iPhones that I've owned, these particular ones are some that I would look at, and I would probably recommend if you're in a pinch and you need to go purchase like some cheap iPhone right now, these are probably some of the iPhones I'd recommend a majority of people to go and purchase. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.